Hi, and welcome to Fleursbydesign Memories in Minutes. Today I'm going to show you how I made this Thanksgiving place setting using the Epiphany Crafts Shape Studio Tool Oval 25 along with the accessory bubble caps and the Epiphany Crafts metal charms. So we're going to start with the card first, so I'll put the other stuff away. And to make this card I took a base of 7 by 5 and then I scored it in half at 3.5 to make the base of the card. And then I cut out a piece of paper just a little bit smaller and hand stitched around the edge to give it a little bit of texture. From there I added a strip of pattern paper just along the bottom, so we're just going to put it there along the bottom. And then to add a little bit more dimension I decided to cut out the little picket fence, and I would use foam tape to pop it up. So there's a little bit of foam tape on the back just to make it pop up a little bit. And then from there I just added a little bit of scallop paper, again cut from the same paper, and that I just added along the bottom of the scallop fence like that. Then in the center you're just going to add one of the Lily Bee. This is the Lily Bee Autumn Spice Collection, and they have these great index cards. So that's just going to be added to the center of the card, and then we're going to tuck that in like that underneath all that pattern paper. And once that's done, you're just going to take a piece of twine and we're going to wrap it around the bottom of the card and just make a bow on one side. We're just going to make twine into a bow like that on one side. Now to finish this off, I wanted to add an Epiphany Craft metal charm to the top. The Epiphany Craft charms are really bright silver, and I wanted to make it a little bit darker. So what I did is I took some StazOn ink and I put a couple of dabs. This is just the StazOn refill for Timber Brown, and I put a couple of dabs on a sponge. And then I went over the metal embellishment, just kind of dabbing the color on, just to make it a nice deep brown to go more with the pattern paper that I was using, take away that bright silver shine. And this takes about 3 to 5 minutes to dry, so you're just going to set it aside, and I'll grab another one that's completely dry. And then what you're going to do is use your Epiphany Craft shape tool, and you're going to cut out a piece of oval to go inside. And then you're just going to place the pattern paper inside, and then you're going to place one of the Epiphany Craft bubble caps on top. And be careful when you're grabbing these, you don't touch the bottom and leave a fingerprint on the bottom. So you just want to grab them by the side and then place them on the top, which I've already done with this one. And then you just want to make sure that you give it some nice even pressure just to make it set. And there you go. So we're going to add that with some glue dots to the top of our card. So you can see here, this is my finished card, and I've added it to the top. That's going to be one part of my Thanksgiving table setting. The second part I did was a oval napkin ring. So again, this is just punched from the Epiphany Crafts oval shape punch, and I punched just a whole bunch from the same pattern paper, the Lily Bee Autumn Spice Collection. And I took a piece of cardboard, this is just paper towel ring once it's been used up, and to build up my napkin holder I just put in, covered it with tape, and then just started layering the oval shapes as a scallop. So you're just going to keep layering them, and then you're going to add a second layer, and then you're going to add a third layer. And again, you just want to maybe alternate the colors. And we're just going to add a third layer like that to the top. And you're going to do that all the way around the whole ring. And what you'll end up with is a napkin ring that looks like this, which I think looks fantastic. So that's our napkin ring. And the last thing I did is I wanted something that had the name of the person on it. So again, I just took a Lily Bee index card, added the name, that's my name, Fleur. I took the negative of the pattern paper when I punched out all the ovals, And I filled them in with different pattern paper of the ovals to match kind of the pattern paper of everything I've been using. And that was really easy to do. So the finished product is the card, the napkin ring holder, and the little place setting. This is going to be for the Thanksgiving dinner table. And I hope you enjoyed me showing you how to use your Epiphany Crafts Shape Studio Tool Oval 25 along with the metal charms and the bubble caps to make a fun Thanksgiving setting for your table. Thanks for stopping by. You can see more on my blog at fleursbydesign.blogspot.com.